I am first, and what that means to me is generational change. As a first generation college graduate, I have many more options available to me than my family before me ever did. It means that my life is vastly more comfortable than how I grew up. If I don't like where I live, I move. If I need a new car, I get one. If I don't like what my city is doing, I vote. And I know how to advocate for my needs in the community. My children have different options as a result. Instead of wondering whether there'll be enough food to eat like I did, their biggest worry is what theme park they're going to this weekend. And that makes a vast difference in the way that they're growing up and what they'll be able to do for their kids. My name is Charnette Underdew, and I serve as the Director of Admissions at Cal State Fullerton.
Hello everyone, my name is Clarissa Rodriguez and I am a Special Projects Coordinator with Cal State Fullerton Europe. Being a first generation college student means to me breaking the cycle. My parents, my grandparents did not have the opportunity to go to college. And I'm glad that I did have the opportunity. I now have my bachelor's and now pursuing my master's. And I strongly believe that the generations that come after me will have a higher chance of going to college.
Hi, my name is Dr. Andrew Gonzalez, Associate Director for the Office of Admissions and Adjunct Professor for the College of Business and Economics. And being a first-generation college student for me means being a generational change agent, which simply means creating new realities and opportunities for my children and in others in my family tree. I embrace the honor of not just being the first in my family to obtain a bachelor's degree, but also being the first to complete a doctorate. You know, there's a certain pride that's shared among my immediate and external family simply knowing that a Gonzalez successfully completed a terminal degree. You know, as a professor of applied social psychology, it's always neat to experience how basic principles of social sciences play out all around us, and in particular, the impact of vicarious learning, or seeing someone else accomplish something that was once too difficult or perceived too difficult for us to do. That absolutely affects our beliefs and beyond that, our actions. That's known as self-efficacy about what we can do. And so I'm confident that the positive impact on my family and among my community will hold immeasurable and lasting value for years to come. So for you, I encourage you to keep pursuing, keep believing, keep trailblazing throughout your career, and I am confident that the same will happen for you.
Hi, my name is Juliana Hernandez, and I serve as Assistant Director for Strategic Initiatives and Partnerships in the Office of the Vice President for Student Affairs. Being a first-generation college student, for me, was the opportunity to be the first in my family to go to college, but also use my experiences and as a student and share that with my younger siblings who are also now college students, but with also students that I work with and families that I interact with on a regular basis. My hope is that by sharing my story, sharing what I've learned along the way, that I'm able to give back to my community and make the journey and help them to make the journey a little bit easier.
Hello, my name is Megan Dranksfit. I'm the Director of Project RAISE, a program focused on supporting Latinx and low-income STEM transfer students here at CSUF. I'm a first-generation college graduate, but I didn't stop there. I'm also a first-generation graduate school graduate with both a master's degree and a PhD. Being first-gen meant not really knowing that resources existed on campus or that I should use them. I struggled more than I needed to due to my pride and not knowing that I was supposed to ask for help. Once I realized that there were people on campus who were trained to help me and wanted to, things got better, and so did my GPA. So ask for help, get to know your classmates, go to office hours, get involved on campus, and be proud that you're first gen. You deserve to be here, and you're going to do great things.
Hello, my name is Kenita Carrillo, and I am the Academic Advising Specialist of the Center for Scholars. For me, being first gen means paving the way for our families and our future generations and being a role model in our communities.
My name is Darcy Stanforth Anderson, and I am the Senior Program Coordinator at the Center for Scholars here on the Cal State Fullerton campus. I am a proud first-generation student and a proud Titan alumni in both my bachelor's and master's degrees. Being a first-generation student means so much to me because I got the chance to do what my parents could not. My father was an immigrant to this country and really only had the education that would be equivalent to 7th grade here in the US. And while my mom did complete some college, she was not able to complete a 4-year degree. And being the first in my family to get a bachelor's and then the first to get a master's degree has opened up so many opportunities for me. And I wouldn't honestly be working in higher education if I had not pursued those degrees. As a first-gen student, I think one of the most important things you can do is learn to ask for help and how to advocate for yourself. I know growing up, asking for help was seen as something that was tied to weakness or not being good enough. But when I got to school and learned how to ask for help and advocate for what I needed on the campus, one, it made school so much easier for me. And two, it allowed me to have access to other opportunities I would not have had access to had I not asked people, had I not shared what my journey was and learned to ask for help. So those are my pieces of advice for fellow first-gen students. Have a great first-gen week. I love celebrating with all of you. And please reach out if you need any support.
Hi, I'm Miguel Martinez, and I'm the Disability Program Specialist here on campus, and I'm a first-gen student. What does being a first-generation student mean to me? Oftentimes, it means that we are trailblazers. We're the first in the family to do a lot of different things. And it can be scary, but oftentimes, it is about being authentically you. One of the major resources I used when I was a student is office hours. It is super important that you take advantage of that opportunity to connect with your faculty. And the biggest advice I would have first-gen students here at Cal State Fullerton is make sure that you build a group of people who are going to support you. Utilize your faculty, find a mentor, your other students, your counselors, your academic advisors, and your career specialists. This is a great opportunity for you. It's going to be an awesome experience, and welcome to Cal State Fullerton.
Hello, my name is Dr. Maricela Alvarado, she, her pronouns, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Assistant Dean for Student Affairs for the College of the Arts. I am a CSUF alum and a proud first-generation college graduate. Although my parents did not receive a formal education, they did, however, install the importance of education, persistence, determination, and familia. As a first gen, I was not born into a family whose knowledge is deemed valuable, but I was raised in a culture of possibilities and aspiration. The knowledge gained from my home became assets I used to persist, not only to earn a bachelor's degree, but a master's and a doctorate. Working with first gen students is a privilege, and I love learning about all of their knowledge and lived experiences they bring to college from their communities and their familias. Please know that you have an advocate here, and I am excited to share your college journey with you.